Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazed, and today we're going to be looking at 7.1.5 compared to 7.2 Abomination, new skin they got going on for the pet. Now, I gotta say, after looking at the 7.2 one and looking at the current 7.1.5 one, it definitely looks a lot cooler than the old one. Now, something I gotta do and tell you guys, there's a lot of jokes going on about Unholy DK pets and the names they get. And usually they can come up with some pretty funny ones. And today, it finally came up with one that literally made me want to throw up. And it was absolutely just nuts. I'll show it to you guys right now. I got an Abomination pet named Burp Spew. Now, if you're above 18 or older, you can Urban Dictionary that. Now, if you're not and you're younger than that, don't do it. But that is the nastiest name I have ever seen an Unholy DK pet have. Never again. Never again. I feel sick to my stomach after, like, reading that. Like, I didn't know what it was to begin with either, and then I looked it up, and no! Anyways, guys, let's jump into this.
It's who we are, it's what we do, we've come so far, and now we pay the price, so don't even cry. The world is breaking down, and I cannot leave the ground.
Here we are in 7.2. Gotta be taking a look at the new Abomination that we got going on right now. Now, first off, we're going to be kind of taking a poke at a running joke that we just had in the intro, and for some reason on the 7.2, my Abomination's name is Sledge's Spew. Really? Sledge Spew. Really? Really, Blizzard? Do you gotta do this to me while I'm trying to... Do you really gotta do this? I'm done with you. I'm gone. I'm done. Blizzard, I'm done today. I'm done. Alright, so continuing on with this video, we got Spew on the 7.1.5, we got Spew on the 7.2, and we just got Spew everywhere. So let's get on with this Abomination right here. Now, as we can see, first off, look at these guts. Let's get up inside these Sledge Spew guts. Alright, we can see right here just the absolute definition that we can see. Like, we got a small intestine in there, we got a large intestine in there. Can imagine that's green, that's probably supposed to be a gallbladder. And what is this thing hanging out down here? We got more of the large and small intestine just chilling out here, hanging out of his gut. Now, that's definitely a lot more animated. You notice that there's a nice sway to it now. And this, whatever this giant thing in here, it looks like that's probably a stomach. And that thing is just moving around. Wait, no, that's almost pulsing like a heart. What is that? No, I'm assuming that's his stomach. I mean, that's where it'd be located, right? But who knows? Because, I mean, he's got a back scratcher located on his upper shoulder up here, as you can see. Yeah, it literally just scratched his back. Does he actually attack with that thing, or is he just gonna, I got a scratch back here on my spine that's sticking out. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's scratching his stuck out spine. So that's a lot cooler looking. They've added in this nice glow, this nice green and purple glow, as you know from the revamp from Death Coil for the new Unholy DK Death Coil, that the change to weapon color comes out when you use Death Coil. And the color, of course, is that green and purple. Same thing with the Death Grip, as we'll be seeing. As you can see, they're starting to color coordinate a bit better when it comes to spec. Maybe give them that little difference when you're looking at them. Now, as you can see, that the weapons are also revamped. They are cooler looking. They have a bit more detail on them. They got that nice little goo on there. Now, my only question is, why is the goo color the same goo color as his? If I had a cleaver on Abomination, I would want it to be blood red, because the only thing I can see this guy's been hitting with his cleaver is obviously himself. Because there's nobody else's blood on that thing besides his own, so that's a little confusing, but it does look a lot cooler. Now, as we're looking at, like, the patchwork on him, you can see it's definitely still kind of faded out when it comes to design on there, but it definitely does look a lot cooler. I think that's almost stock, some of those. But, oh, wow, would you look at that, Mr. Abomination? New Abomination is thick! Would you look at that? You can tell he definitely goes to the gym and does some squats. Hold on, guys, we gotta do this. Can I walk this character? Which is my walk button? That is not my walk button. There we go. Would you look at that? What? This Abomination ain't normal, man. He's out trying to get some numbers. Would you look at that sway? Like, that's... I'm kind of jealous right now. My character got nothing. I'm flattering the board over here, and this Abomination is just banging. He's even got a strut going on. He's like, yeah, they redid me, bro. I'm with it. I'm with it. Alright, so the new Abomination is actually a lot cooler looking. You can definitely tell that there's a lot better detail, especially when it comes to the face. I'm trying to get a good look at it. Wow, he's got nipples! Wow, would you look at that? He has one nipple that's kind of normally placed, and the other nipple is like looking off in the left direction somewhere. It's not even remotely in the same vicinity as the other one. Alright, so I want to get a close look at this eyeball. Like, it is shifty as heck. Look at that eyeball in there. Oh, let's get a closer look. It's like looking. Whoa! Alright, that's pretty gnarly looking. So we can definitely see there's some better definition going on here. I don't know if this chunk was taken out on the real one on his lip, but that's kind of gnarly looking too. And of course, we can see a bit deeper inside of his mouth, which I believe his mouth was kind of a plain animation on 7.2. And he just yawned and opened it up. That thing is beautiful looking. Like, look at his feet. Wait, does he have... He's only, okay, he has 5 toes. I thought I counted 6 for a minute there. Hold on. He's got a little foot. Yeah, one big foot and one little foot. He's lopsided. He even has a gimp to his little foot. You can even see the gimp. That's why he's hobbling like that. That's why he's got that booty bounce. It's all in that short leg right there. That's how he's got this going. But that sway in the guts, though. Like, we're going to call that sway swag down there on that guts, even though I don't necessarily like that word. But you can tell this Abomination has got it. So overall, what do we think about the new Abomination, the way it looks? I actually think it's really cool. And you notice that it has these metal plates growing across. I just realized those are meant to literally keep in his guts, since his rib cage is ripped out insanely wide open. Now, I have no idea how this video turned so absolutely disgusting on the names and then the abominations, but I couldn't help make jokes about it. I can't believe that we got 2 guys with the name Spew. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you're kind of stoked to see these new upgrades, see the new stuff going on. As for his kind of attacks going on, let's go ahead. I'm going to go real quick. We're going to go to that target dummy over there. Now, what I've noticed is it's definitely smoother looking. The animation definitely kind of goes on the approach a bit better. You know, there's no clunkiness. He actually attacks kind of normal when it comes to using his chain. It's basically exactly the same. The chain looks exactly the same. I was hoping they were going to revamp the chain up a little bit, make that chain look a bit cooler, maybe match the chain on his wrist, not make it like, you know, look like 70s pixelated when it shoots out towards something else. But it is cool to see, of course, these chains being vamped up. You can definitely see the chains better. You can definitely see the weapons better. And overall, the class, or the minion definitely sticks out. It's a lot cooler. Even as we were reviewing on the last couple videos of, like, the new Army of Dead changes. The new Army of the Dead is also really cool looking. Of course, we were mocking that. But the one thing that I really couldn't make out, like, why is going on, is when you look at the new Army of the Dead, like, they're all torn up and bloody. They're all torn up and bloody. Yeah? They're all torn up and bloody. It's nasty. And you'll look at them, you'll take a close look, and there's a certain part of them that's bloody that you're like, why is that bloody? And that's when you can never look at the ghouls the same. Now, if you guys want to know exactly what I'm talking about, I'm going to post some funny pictures on Twitter. We'll have a good laugh. You'll have a good laugh. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it. Leave a like on this video. Until next time, this was your boy Hazed.
At the edge of the hellfire.